Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we're going to do a quick sketch of an arm in 2 or 3 different placements. So this is a very commonly used posture. We have to imagine that the head is, let's place the head over here. So the head is here and it is essentially looking like that way. So the head's placement is like sort of like that. The neck going backward there. Excuse me. Let's put an ear just for some additional clarity. And then we have now a few different options that we can play with. So what we're trying to focus on is this part here, this arm, this one, not this arm. So we have to imagine that we are looking at this from an angle like that. Since we already mentioned the head is like turned like that way, give it that additional angle. So we have to imagine the shoulder somewhere around here and the chest is like here. And this is like going up, of course. So the arm is raised, sorry, it's a raised arm posture that we are exploring. So there's the delt, and then, of course, that portion of the pec running in. And then from that point onward, we have 2 or 3 different options to play with. So the first placement, we just go like that far with the upper arm. Elbow is right here, nice and big. And forearm going into the wrist there, with the fist right here. So how we're going to do this is, and of course this looks out of proportion compared to this, but that's what foreshortening is all about, and we have explored foreshortening of the anatomy in various videos, so please do check them out. So there's our elbow, and we come back that much, come back that much, and then we can put all sorts of details like we want. And here, of course, is the clenched fist. So that's one placement right there. The other placement, I'm trying to grab a pen that will make this more easy to view. The other placement, so we move the elbow more inward. So the elbow, I think I should grab a lighter color for this, just to show the comparison. So elbow moves right here, but it will also mean that everything, like we cannot leave this as is. There will be a little shift in the posture with a movement like this. So the delt probably coming in like that much. Little scrunch in the collar structure there, and in the pec also moves inward a little bit. And then we have forearm going backward, fist, and then the upper arm just going in like that, round here, and then going in to the pec and joining in like that. And there's the elbow. And that is another placement. And then of course the easiest placement that we will go with today is just stretching this out a little bit right here, and then stretching that arm out, and we can use that same previous delt placement and have the arm stretch right out and have the fist right here. So what we will do is we will highlight the toughest one that we work with here in this exercise. It's quite easy. It's just that, I mean, we can model these, we can Google images. They're like right out there. So many different projects, illustrations, but we are putting out our own little source as a reference here. And there we have it. So now this placement, I mean, it's really like nothing. It's, you know, maybe a person like chanting a slogan, but maybe a person was also perhaps like carrying something. So if it was like Cleopatra's, what you call, but it was the mobile throne in which Cleopatra used to sit, and there were attendees carrying them on each side. So it could be that, but normally, of course, even in that, the hand would be stationed like with a greater crunch, like this would come down all the way here. The elbow would be placed here, and the upper arm from this angle probably not visible at all. So it would just be the elbow and the hand going up, and you would have that more scrunched and supporting hand placement. But here are a few different options. So always very much fun to work with this kind of anatomy, because it can be instrumental in so many different illustrations. So please do keep in touch. We put out content generally every day. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and have yourself a wonderful day.